guys, I'm back today with another video, and I'm going to be showing you this cute curly bob wig from the company WowAfrican. This unit is in the length 12 inches. It's 150% in density. And as far as cap construction goes, you get your two combs on the side, a comb in the middle, a comb in the back, your adjustable straps, and also your adjustable removable elastic band. Now, I did wash my unit off of camera using my Dove Moisture shampoo and conditioner, and that is why the curls are looking a little bit crazy right now because I haven't added any product. Just want to show you guys what the hairline looks like. Now, the hairline does come slightly pre-plucked. However, I did go in and make a few customizations. Also, with the parting space area, it looks really good, but you get more parting space in the middle and less on the side, and they also bleached the knots, so you're not going to have to worry about that. So I'm going around the hairline with my wax stick, and then I'm going to use my hot comb just to kind of press everything out, have it nice and sleek and get the hair out of the way so that I can work on cutting this unit off. Now, as far as the fit goes, this fits really good on my head because they have the extra elastic band, but I did notice that the lace is super long on one side and it just was kind of uneven and weird, so I had to go in and cut off a little bit of lace more on the other side and kind of cut into the hairline versus on the longer side. I don't know what was going on there, but I definitely had to make it work so that I didn't cut off too much on one side. I'm going in with my high insta hold spray, and that is going to help me lay the lace down and keep it all together, using my rat tail to go over the front of the lace because I don't want any of my lace to roll up, and then using the blow dryer to speed up the process. Pulling out a little bit of hairs in the front, I already knew that I wanted to create, you know, a little bit of something extra. I'm not going to pull out too many hairs because I don't want a dramatic look, because I want this hair to just kind of speak for itself. And then I'm going to be using my So Melted band to help lay the lace down and to dry down completely all the way on the sides, because I noticed one side was kind of lifting still and we don't want that lace to lift at all. So this is going to help me keep everything into place while I begin to style the hair. It was really a battle of exactly where I wanted my parting space to be, but once I kind of flipped the hair over, I knew that the side part was going to win. So I'm going to be using my continuous spray bottle, and that is going to help me get this hair nice and moisturized. And then I'm going to be using my foam. This one is by Olive Oil. Of course, all of the products that I am using can be found down below in the description area. And to define these curls and have them clump together, I'm just going to be using this brush. This is a Denman brush, I believe. Like I said, all of the products that I'm using will be found down below in the description area. But this one helps to get the curls really nice and clumped, and it also helps to detangle the hair. So as you guys can see, the curls on this, I already know they're gonna turn out nice just by the way that the hair acted once I put the product on it, because as y'all can see, it was looking a little dry and frizzy and all over the place when I first put it on. So I had no idea what the curls would look like. Done defining the hair, I am just going to be using my diffuser just to kind of speed up the drying process. I always say that if you know exactly where you want your parting space to be, you can already just kind of pre-style this on the mannequin head so that you can just put it on and be ready to go. Work on these baby hairs. You guys know I've been doing the curling the baby hairs for a little minute now, for the last few videos, I believe. And I really like doing them that way just because I like the way that the hair curves. So I'm just going to be using my Hot Insta Hold Spray, and I'm going to be putting a little bit on my edge brush just to swoop the hair over. And as you guys can see, I'm not doing too much. It's not too dramatic. It's just enough to make the unit look really nice and put together. Adding a little bit of powder into the parting space and in front of the hairline just to kind of help open it up and look a little bit more natural. It matches a little bit more to my skin because it was coming off a little bit gray on my side. And then I'm going to begin to fluff up the hair. So I want you guys to finish enjoying this styling process. Of course, make sure you stay tuned after that so you can hear my final thoughts on this curly bob wig. Check out this curly bob wig. This is definitely summer approved. The curls on this are popping. This is such like a lightweight unit. You really can't go wrong when it comes to like a short curly bob, but I like the length on this. This looks good. Now, one thing you're not gonna have to worry about is going in and bleaching your knots. They already come pre-bleached. And then also the front of the hairline is slightly pre-plucked. However, I went in and plucked it out a little bit more, especially in the front area, because I feel like it was, you know, not as realistic. It was kind of like straight. And then on the sides, I noticed it's a little bit thicker. I did pluck out more on this side than I noticed on this side, but I mean, I'm really not worried because of the way this, you know, covers it up. So not really a big deal. The parting space area, I did go in and put some powder in just to kind of open it up a little bit more. And then the front of the hairline. So the lace on this, I kept a piece of lace. The lace on this, as you guys can see, you're gonna have to make sure you blend it in really well. And it was coming off more on the grayish side once my adhesive dried down, at least on my end. So I went in with my powder and then my bronzer brush, whatever product was left on it, and I just kind of went around the hairline. I'm hoping that it looks good once I play this back, because I feel like it looks fine on my end, but that is what it is looking like now. It looks way better than it did before. But the powder definitely helped to make it, you know, blend in better. Maybe I could have went in with some tint, but I didn't want it to come off looking too dark. So I said I'll just mess with the powder. The curls on this unit was very easy to style. In fact, I didn't even use a lot of water. I used more foam than water, and I could have honestly, you know, been a little more light-handed on the foam. I did use my diffuser to speed up the process of it drying. And because I did not use a lot of water, it, you know, it dried down quick. There's a little bit of pieces in there that are a little bit more on the harder side because I was kind of heavy-handed with it. But once I fluffed it up, it looks really nice and natural. I made sure to put my serum in because you guys know once you play with curly hair, it's going to get more frizzy and you are going to notice a little bit of flyaways. But I like when curly hair isn't like looking too perfect, especially at this length, because I want it to look as realistic as possible. Now the roots on this also are not curly, so I went in with my hot comb and just kind of pressed it back a little bit, just because I like for my roots to look more sleeker when, you know, it's not curly at the top. Now while styling, I did get some shedding, and that's because I went in and plucked out the hairline. I also ended up cutting off some lace on the side, which ended up cutting kind of into the frontal area. I couldn't cut too much because the elastic band area is right there and I didn't want to cut that off. So that's the shedding that I noticed. And then the tangling, I don't really think you're gonna have to really worry about too much tangling, because when I turn around, it's not really sitting on my neck to the point where I feel like it's going to be a hassle to detangle this unit. This is definitely going to be one of those that is going to be easy to maintain, especially because of the length. On this is fine. As you guys can see, when I turned around, I did not notice any tracks. I didn't notice any thinness at the top. I mean, this one is really cute and I feel like it's good to go. But you guys, let me know what you think about this. If you are feeling this, I'm going to make sure to leave all the details down below. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.